everyone, Margie Roy here today. I'm just going to be doing some practicing some still life. Something I don't normally do. Basically going to be trying to recreate a photograph and try to figure out how, the lighting and stuff works in the picture. And yeah, it's just something I don't normally do, and I thought it would be kind of a cool thing. I saw someone doing it and it looked really interesting, so I wanted to try and do it myself. So here we go. We'll just jump over to Clip Studio Paint here. There we go. And yeah, so I've got my laptop a little lower today, so I'm hoping that my eyes aren't closed quite so much as last time. So yeah, let's get going. Yeah, so I found this picture of some macarons on Google, and I put the reference photo, or where I got the picture, in my description if you're looking for it. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to recreate this picture as well as I can, since realism isn't something that I normally do. So yeah, it's just gonna be a fun little practice today. Yeah. Okay, let's come to the right spot. There we go. Okay. Move this over just a bit. There we go. So. Yeah. So I hope everyone out there is doing well today. Just having a good day, relatively. My goodness. Okay. Let's see. So we want to do the ground first. So yeah, just kind of messing around today. Just doing the ground here, like kind of semi-reflective surface here. I'm gonna, make that more of a straight line. There we go. Okay. So let's get the basic shapes in here. Orange one. This is kind of an anything goes situation, just because I want to practice. So it's not going to be exactly right all the way around. And it's going to be a lot of experimenting, so. Okay. Go. Actually takes up quite a bit more of the green than that, so I'll make big. There we go. Okay, and then we've got the pink on top. Pink macaron. Like sitting right like this. Just right on top like that. But is relatively the same size. I think I want to make sure I get the same. And that. There we go. Just kind of like that. Make it about the, trying to make it about the same size as the orange one. Okay, and then the purple one is on top of that. I actually want to put this one. I want them all in their own layers so I can, like, you know, adjust them as needed. So we're going to cut. And this is going to be pink. This is orange. Okay. And then I'm going to add another one, which will be purple. There we go. Okay, so let's do purple now. The purple is barely touching the top of the orange, just... Oh, I made that really big. I'm gonna have to adjust that slightly because this is a little too tall for compared to the ones underneath it. There we go. Yeah, just messing around, just trying to get these shapes in, and then I'm gonna add the more realistic details as I go. Still a bit too big, but we'll fix it. Fill in all these spots. Kind of like that. Okay. And then we've got the green one that's kind of tilted onto the orange and touching the pink one. So. There we go. Okay. And spot there. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we got the green one. And I picked this one because it's very colorful, which is what I wanted. And it's got lots of little details in it. Like the orange, or the pink one has all these, like, I think sesame seeds or something in them. So. There we go. Okay, so we get the basic colors down, and I want to fill up, I want to do the background. Underneath that one, and we'll do like this. Oh, it's actually like a gradient of there you go, midday sky. That may be a little less severe than that. I want to make the opacity a little bit lower. There, perfect. We got the background the way it is in the picture, so that's good. Okay, so let's start with orange. And let's figure out how I'm going to do all these textures and things. Because I've got the basic shapes down. And I kind of want to make all of the layers. I think I can select multiple layers at once. Yes. And I want to lasso. Oh, I want to actually. I want to make them all bigger. There we go. Perfect. There. Just so I can get really into the nitty-gritty details. Nice. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's start with the orange. We'll deselect all these guys. Start with the orange. Okay, so orange has like this darker bits in the center here. So it's like got almost like a sandwichy quality here. And then another one on this side. Like that. Make that a little bit more rounded. A little bit more even on each side. Okay, and then we want to do this where we have, you know, like right in the center, kind of like, and then let's get some lighter colors here. So do some airbrushing. Because this is like, make it much bigger than that. This is like, hair kind of like goes off to the side here, around the side here. And then this is smaller. It's too small. Or like a that. And then we've got the darker orange shades under here. They're like where the shadow is on the bottom. So it's like coming on down here. There, just so I'm not going outside. 3 by 1. Yeah. Just so I'm not going outside the layers. So it's just like here. Kind of drifting along, and then it's like darker like that, and then just a little bit on the side here, and then coming in here a little bit. And then also just a touch on the top. Oh. There we go. Okay, okay. Now, I want to get all this texture here that it's got going on in the center. That's the part that's going to be a little tricky. So, but I'm liking how this is looking so far. I might just grab a touch of this and just kind of, there we go. Okay. And yeah, what texture do I want to use here? Let's see. Do like a dry gouache. I don't know, gouache. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. We just want to like speckle that in a little bit. Ooh, pointillism might work. I love pointillism. It's one of my favorite brushes. Make it much smaller than this, though. And yeah, the point is to try and make it look as close to the photo as possible. Okay, okay. And then got like kind of these like crusty parts that I want to get in. Let's see. Get the go up. Okay. And then there's like I've got to get like this bun texture going on. Maybe the noise spray might work well for that. Some lighter and darker. Go down a touch and up a touch. And kind of just run that along. Oh, that way larger way lower brush density. It wasn't noise. Running color spray? Was that it? Particle size? Ah, yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay. Make the brush way smaller though. Yeah, so we've got like this running color spray, so I just kind of want to... Oh, that's a little too dark. Just up just a touch, and then just bit like texture. Okay, okay. Coming along. I think I want a little bit more of the shade, kind of like a reflecting of, that's like a, there's like an orange reflection from the pink that I want to try and get in here. So I'll just like that on the top, like a carryover reflection from the pink cookie on top, the pink macaron on top, like that. Okay, okay. And maybe just a little bit of the lighter. This like almost white color. Just kind of get that in there as well. Get that a little bit more in here and here. Just kind of have that going across. Blend these things a little. Like that. Okay. It's just the center that I'm struggling with, because it's definitely like... What kind of blenders do I have here? A textured blender might work well. Okay, let's see that the textured blender works. I want the brush size to be like in the 60s, yeah. Because I want it to be like definitely 2 layers of texture. Okay, and then there's like this white area in it. I've gotta get in there. Parts where it's lighter. Like on the top part of the sandwich. And then this bottom part where it's lighter. There you go. Okay, and then more of this, a little bit of a deeper orange. Where it's like on the edge. And along the bottom. That. Okay. And then I kind of want to blend it in a little bit so that it looks more like how macarons have like that crusty edge to them. Let's see, what textures do I have here? Let's try that. So just kind of pull it down. This. Crusty edge that it's got. And then pull it up to give it that crusty edge. Okay, okay. I can see how it's going. I'm just struggling a little bit here. But that's okay. That's how I'm learning. I need more darker shadows, I think. I think I need some of this very dark orange in here, and I just need to, like, distribute that around a little bit. So, let's do an oil paint. Very small. And just kind of, like, go along. Maybe a bit bigger than that. Let's do a 10. I'm gonna go along here. Like that. And then along this, so kind of the rough edge of the sandwich. Okay, okay. And then like a little bit kind of throughout as well. Okay. And like go even darker. And then add like some more like of a jaggedy texture. And then if I blend that in, hopefully it'll look better. Something like that. I'm trying things out. And then there's a little bit like throughout as well. And then we'll add some of the like the lighter color. Maybe go a touch lighter. There we go. And just with a bigger brush, like a 20, just kind of like a little lighter actually. Kind of like go through and add some lighter bits. And then if I blend that all together, hopefully it'll make it resemble more of what I've got going on here. What's this one? Ooh, big is what it is. Okay. Just kind of go along the edge here. Just kind of like swirl these in. This. Okay, okay. It's getting there. I just wanted to look a little bit more like okay, this might work. Do some liquify. Kind of give it some of that interesting texture. Maybe not. Okay, kind of got something happening here that I kind of like. Something's going here that I like. Just kind of get that like rough, like kind of crunchy edge that I'm trying to go for with the liquify tool a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. The bottom is just a little bit more overlappy though, so I kind of want to get that again instead. So go down instead of up with it. Okay, okay. And then we add just a little bit of a liquify on the side here. Like that. Okay. And let's get the airbrush again. And there we go. Get the airbrush again. And we're gonna turn the density down and we're just gonna go up. Like that, just kind of have it just kind of going. That. No. Not a fan of that. A little too big. Okay. There we go. We're not talking very much. I'm just really kind of concentrating on what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to teach myself things. Oops. Kind of brushing it up. So. And I guess a little bit of highlighting might help. Look at this color, but make it even more white, and then just some like extra highlighting like this. Well, it certainly doesn't look like the picture, but it looks more like the picture than it did. So that's good. And then I'm gonna just blur the outline a little bit to try to make it more so it doesn't look like so much like a, oh, that's a little too much. 1 second. We want blur, not blur. We want blur, not blend. That's what I'm trying to say. Just kind of make it look a little bit more like a real thing and not like a, like it's floating in the air with these like super flat edges. Okay, and I just gotta like fix this edge just a bit, make it way smaller. There. Do some more blending. Let's do the soft blend tool. I like the soft blend tool just because it's it has a bit of the color in it, and then just kind of naturally blends in with oh, little softer than that. Just kind of naturally blends in with what's there and just kind of go. I just want a little bit more of that orange color because it's coming off a little bit too cream. I just want a little bit more orange in there. Kind of blend it in with what's there already. Okay, and then the normal blender. Kind of blur it in a little. Make a little bit more of a natural transition to the other color. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I think it's good. I think this part in the middle has to be a little higher because it looks like the top macaron is much bigger than the bottom one I have here. So I just need to, but I'm okay with how the colors are going, which is nice. I want to just keep blending it. Just to make the transition of colors less severe. There we go. Okay, okay. And I just want to go in here, and I think I just want to take this middle part and like stretch it up a little bit. So I'm wondering if I can just do that with the lasso tool. So let's just do this. I don't want to nope, edit undo, free transform. Just want to like do that. Oh, but keep it there. Okay, and then just blend in that line that I just made. Oh, that's the eraser. Don't do that. There we go. Just blend in that that line I just made. Oh, a little too much blending. Blend in this line I just made. And okay. And then I'm just going to add some dashes of orange light, of the dark orange. This dark jammy orange here. I'm gonna add just a little bit of that throughout and a little bit of the light throughout the color reflecting light. There you go. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so we got this dark, gonna like a little bit in the center here. There we go. Just like add that darker orange color in there. And then just along the edges. There we go. That looks pretty not bad. In my opinion. Okay. And then just a little bit of the white. Just touches of white throughout to... Oh. But this one. To add like the shine. Okay, and then we're gonna blur it a little bit. I don't know what Painterly Blender is. I've never used this one before. Let's try it. Doesn't really seem to do much, so let's go to this one. Just kind of blur out the harsh edges. Just make that orange a little less like a flat line. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then just do some liquify. I'm just trying everything at this point. Throwing everything at it and see what sticks. It's like supposed to be like this jammy stuff you put in it, like, right? Like a cream or a jam you put in it. Well, it's not gonna be even. It's gonna be like a little bit of a mess. That's what I kind of want to. Oh, and there'd be a little bit of like darkness there too. So like this dark color, but even darker. Throw a little bit in the edge here. Okay. I don't think it looks like the picture, but I think I see kind of the vision I'm going for, right? Gonna add a bit more texture to these, Because macarons do have like all these little tiny insignificant air bubbles in them that I'm trying to display with this. But I don't want it to be too liney, right? Blend out these lines a little bit. Yeah. And then I think I'll go over with the noise one more, the running color spray. Just one more time of this like kind of medium pink color, just to be like, show like the little air bubbles that are in it. Ever so lightly that you can't see them. And then we're just gonna make sure the outside is nothing in the outside of the lines. This crazy stuff I've been doing. There. Hey, Alex. Yeah. So I've just got that. It's looking okay. Oh. Yeah, I like it. I don't think it's very realistic, but I like it. I like how doing a single one of these almost took 45 minutes. So. Yeah, doing even a single one of these took 45 minutes. So. Okay. So I've got the top one. I've got that one done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move pink down. So it's just touching the other one. Like it is in the picture. Gonna shape it up a bit more because right now it's kind of like, you know. Just go. Like a slightly like that. And then just add this color. Be like a... It's really more like this. Like sandwich with 2 layers in it. There we go. Okay, so we got that shape a little bit better now. Maybe just touch up the bottom. There we go. So it's just touching that, just barely touching that one, that orange one. Gonna flatten out the top a little bit. Okay. Looking okay? It's looking okay. Gonna do one thing. There we go. Just had to fix one more spot on there. Okay. So we've got that one. I think I just want to make it a touch bigger. Just to make it the same width as the orange one. Because the purple one is a little bit taller and a little bit less wide, but the pink and the orange one are very similarly sized, so I want them to be about that. There we go. And then the green one, I'm just going to move it over a bit more. And just kind of, yes, kind of erase this edge a little bit. There we go. Okay. Nice. Looking okay. Perfect. Okay. I may have to reduce all of these a little bit, but that's fine. I'll do that later. Let's start on pink. Okay, pink. Gonna make it a little bit taller. There we go. There we go. Okay. Cancel. There we go. Okay, so we got pink. So pink is a very thin top cookie and a very like a goes wide and then wider. So I'm gonna get this lighter color, this lighter pink color, just to like sketch that in a little bit. So we've got a very thin top cookie, and then this one kind of goes up and then down, up in the center and then down, so kind of like that. And then these layers are here and also here. That's basically what it is. I'm just gonna erase some of this outside of the lines. So yeah, kind of like that is what we're going for. And I'm just gonna like make, oh. we'll just fix that up a little bit there, so it's like that. So that's kind of the basic shape of it. It also has all these like white sesame seeds maybe on it? Something like that. And then between these layers we have this dark pink. Ooh, that's like this reddish, very reddy pink color. Yeah, it's like a very red, and it's like kind of distributed like here, here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit here, and a bunch of it here, a little bit here, just a little bit there. And then just kind of like a little bit along the edges. And then just a thin strip of it here. Like that. Okay, okay. And then we've got these sesame seedy things, which are... I think there's one here. That looks like the background color. One second, let me get a better... Yeah, let's get more of this. Yeah. Kind of a cream is what I want. Okay, let's, and then there's... Oh! One. There's a couple here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit here. Yeah, I'm not sure what these are, but they're definitely part of the picture, so I have to make sure I include them. There's a teensy one in the background there. Maybe one like that. Yeah, and they're kind of just all over the place. Let me just see. I'm just going to zoom in so I can see if there's any ones I missed. Might be one tiny one on the top over here. Like that. Oh, too big. Oh, too big. Nope, still too big. There, like that. Yeah, so these like little sesame seedy things. Or whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but they're on the pink one, that's all I know. Okay, so that's kind of what it is. And now I have to make that look like the picture. And also try to make it match the orange one I've already done. This shall be my charge. Ooh, I'm on orange. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, how are we doing for time? Not quite an hour, so we'll go for a few more minutes. Making my brain tired, though, thinking about this, how to make these work. Sorry, I just had a drink and I forgot my motto would show me going, ah, while I drank. Okay. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay. So I guess now it's just a matter of making this look great. Let's get some of this very light pink color and throw some of that in there too for blending purposes. So, oh, I'm on the wrong one. I didn't do pink. This very, very light pink color over here, just to throw in there. And then it kind of comes around here. Right here. Comes along here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and then a very, very dark red over here. There we go. Sounds good. Okay. So let's work on some liquify first. I say with confidence, like I know what I'm doing, which I do not. Just gives it a little bit more of that cookie shape, or where it's kind of curving down slightly on the edges of the cookie. That's what I'm kind of looking for here. Yeah, just like that. Zoom out a little. Okay, okay. And then kind of goes up a little bit. But then also down. This goes up a little bit. Oh, except I hit the sesame seed. I don't want to hit the sesame seeds. I want to keep the whatever they are, their shape. Just throw these. Let's try, out of curiosity, I'm going to try fingertip blending just to see if it's similar to liquify. It is, it just leaves a softer edge. So maybe I'll do that instead, just for this part. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Still good. Okay, okay. So we just want to shape these a bit more into like a cookie. Like, there you go. And then I kind of just like did this again, like that. Kind of gave it like a funny, some funny shapes throughout. Just to be less like I drew it. Just kind of throw those in. Ooh, and liking this better. Like this process a little bit better. Okay, okay. I see the vision now. Okay. Interesting. That's kind of looking the way I want it to. Obviously, it's not blended at all at this point. It's just flat. But the liquefy is having like a similar, like mixing of the middle that I want. Yeah. Okay. There we are. Okay, okay. I kind of see where I'm going with this now. It's a bit of a mess at this point, but it's coming along. Coming along. Look at it on the main screen, see how it looks. The view screen. Like, I can see it's supposed to be a cookie. So that's good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely liking the swirling liquefy effect on the middle. I still have to draw that middle, like, the division between the two lines. Because it definitely has some of that. Oh, that's an eraser. Like, throw some more, oops. Throw some more of this red in the center here. There we go. Yeah, like it's, and I need to do like the division lines. So like, I have to do a straight line that's kind of going across everything like this. So you can still see the separation between the two parts of the icing like they have in the picture. But I'm liking it, is what I'm saying. Like it's more like kind of just follow the normal following here. That. Yeah, so you can see that there's a division between the two parts of the filling. But I like it. I think it's might be a little too red. Let's do like a nice middling color, more like here. Because it isn't quite the same color as the red jelly or whatever is in there. Like that. Yeah, so you can see how it's divided between the two. But yeah, I'm liking this process better than my first try with the other one. So it's coming together. There's gonna be a couple of days worth of practice here, but that's okay. That's how I'm learning how to do a new, or not a new thing, but a thing I haven't done very much of before. So that's cool. I'm just gonna kind of fix up my line at the bottom. There you go. Make it more even across. Save that. Yeah. And I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. I'm sorry I had to move the stream to today. Just got called into work yesterday, but I will see you guys. I think I may have to cancel. Yeah, I'll put a post, but I think I will have to actually cancel streams and stuff for next week just because some stuff's going on. So I won't be able to do stuff, but I should be back the week after. So I hope everyone out there is having a great day. If you're not having a great day, I hope your bad day is over with soon. We will talk to you next time, whenever that may be. And see you then.